Pep is the greatest Premier League manager, in my opinion. In fact, you know what? Hands down, the best manager ever.
Ever in world football?
World football, I think.
And you think he's surpassed what Sir Alex Ferguson has done in the Premier League?
Ferguson.
Alex, what do you mean, Alex?
Is he your sir? Even Roy Keane doesn't call him sir.
Okay, that's a separate point, mate.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We're not sirring over here. If anybody's going to get called sir, it's going to be Josep Guardiola is the only sir we're considering at the moment, my brother.
So you're saying, okay, I get it. You're saying Pep Guardiola has done the 4 in a row. He's done the treble now.
He's done the treble. He's done the 4 in a row.
6 in 8.
He's done 6 in 8.
Is he the best
That's nasty.
Premier League manager?
He's bullying everybody else.
Ever.
He's bullying everyone.
I've got to put it out there. Klopp has been close and he's been pushed him. If Pep wasn't here, we'd be saying the same thing.
It'll be Jurgen.
We would be saying that about.
No, we wouldn't say the same thing about Ten Hag. No, Abdi, Ten Hag's not included in this. All right, that bold fraud is not included in this. Nice try, but no, we're not including him.
Let's just carry on with this debate, right? So, Sir Alex Ferguson
always tries it. This guy.
Yeah,
just stay over there.
Man, you bias,
you know what I mean?
No, but let's just straight get into the debate. First of all, the treble it's huge, yeah. That's bigger than the 4 in a row. I don't think the 4 in a row is. I'm not going to put that much emphasis on that 4 in a row. I think it's you talk about, for him, it's 6 out of 8. It's ridiculous.
It's unreal.
That's where you talk about Pep.
Even the 6
total
out of 8
dominance is just ridiculous, man.
The 4 in a row, the treble. Like, if you just add all of that together, plus all the other trophies that he always goes for, he never ever leaves one trophy out. Like, he prioritizes every single competition. You have to respect him for this. Like, he's like, listen, we're having everything.
And that's what Alex Ferguson used to do as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So especially, well, maybe not with the Carabao
No, the League Cup back then was like a tin cup. That's why they got the name. He got the name, the tin cup.
He used to go because the FA Cup, he didn't get it too many times, so he used to always go for that. Always for the Prem and always for the Champions League. So how many Champions Leagues for Pep though? Let's start with that.
Pep has now 3.
No, he's got
4.
Does he have 3?
I think he won 2 with Barca or
no,
1 with Barca.
1 with Barca. Hold up. 2
with Barca.
Can we just get that confirmed?
Google that, please. I'm sure you won 2 with
so
Barca.
2 for each managers. Yeah. Let's just start with the trophy cabinet.
Okay.
2 for each manager. Yeah. Premier League titles. How many was it? 13 for Ferguson?
Right now, yeah. 13, yeah. 13. He's not getting any more, is he? He's not coming back.
No. This guy's got obviously 6.
At the moment.
How many league titles does he have with Bayern? Did he get all 3 when he was there?
Yeah, he won everything while he was there.
He won 3.
Yeah, no, as in a row.
Can we count Germany?
I think we can. Because the German teams have beaten.
No. But when he was there, they won it before and they won it after like 3-4 years in a row.
A win is a win.
No.
A win is a win, Baha.
If I managed Bayern during those times,
no, you flipping wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. You'd get them relegated.
If I managed Robin and Ribéry,
you'd be loving it.
Lewandowski.
Listen, guys, try your best. Just do your best.
Go out there
and enjoy yourselves. Enjoy yourselves, guys.
He won 2 with Barcelona.
2 Champions Leagues?
Yeah,
I told you.
2009, 2011.
I told you.
And then 2023 with City.
Shall I tell you how that happened? Let me just tell you what happened there, right? 2009, he won it. Eto'o was his striker. He fell out with Eto'o that summer. Eto'o went to Inter Milan with Mourinho. Mourinho did a defensive masterclass after they got one of Inter's players sent off in the first leg. Second leg, they won it. And Inter went on to win the Champions League that season.
Okay, look, it's an amazing feat.
Okay, so he's got 3 Champions Leagues.
Let's not even go best ever yet.
Because this is what people were saying, right? He's not won the Champions League without Messi. This is what people were saying about him. Saying you can't say he's the best.
It took him how many years? It took him what, 10 years?
Almost 10 years, I think.
Over 10 years, maybe.
Because he didn't win one with Bayern.
Yeah.
And then it took him, what, 5-6 years after he got...
With
City. It took 5 years in the 6th season.
6 years, yeah.
6 years.
So, yeah, there you go. 9-10 years.
Yeah.
It took him to win it without Messi. I don't think... Look, that's not even a great argument.
Okay, but so he's won 3.
He's had a good team always. You don't need Messi to win the Champions League. He's always had a good squad. And with City right now, the only thing you could say about them, if you want to kind of taint his reputation a little bit, these guys, the financial fair play, allegations that they've had the spending power, and also they've got a very well-run club. I don't really care about the financial fair play stuff. You know what? It is not relevant to Pep. Pep's just doing his job at the end of the day. But
he still has to get the maximum out of them players.
Bro, he's got a setup. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree with you totally. But he's got a setup that no manager's had before him. I don't think.
I'll give you an example.
No club. No club.
Same team. If you give Abdul all them players, do you think he's winning 4 in a row?
You got. I'm not a manager. Wait a minute.
Abdul.
Wait a minute. Get in the bloody shot.
No.
No. Get in the shot. We've got a manager over here.
The bold
would Baha do that?
You know he wouldn't.
I wouldn't do what?
Would you get 4 Prems in a row?
Of course not. What do you mean, bro?
This is my point, right?
No.
Doesn't matter.
No, you need a good. Look. But okay, the argument is this. That this is a different argument. If you gave the same setup to Klopp, would he get 4 in a row?
He would have got 6 in a row.
I think he would.
Klopp would have got 6 in a row.
That's the question we're answering here. So that's the main thing. It's a great setup. It's one of the best football setups we've ever had. Do you know what's closer to it?
Go on.
Barca. And who's running Man City right now? The Barca boys who came over, and then they pulled Pep over.
Yeah, that's right.
So we're talking about people who know football inside out, who know the market inside out, who know how the boardroom works. As well as
since that team has left Barcelona have only gone one direction.
Exactly.
And that's down, right? They've suffered massively since that whole setup changed hands basically. So when the Emiratis came in and took them, it's changed.
But what we can say about Pep, and this is where I compare him a lot to Alex Ferguson, is he took Guardiola. But Guardiola was far better player than O'Shea. But this is the type of thing Ferguson did all the time. He took Wes Brown, he took O'Shea, he took the Nevilles, Phil and Gary. He took players who in any other team would be very average, and he's made them top players.
Bro.
So I think Pep's had more to work with, but that's why I can compare the two. Any player they have in their team, they get the best out of them.
Some players come to Manchester City, and they've just been good players elsewhere.
No, but Guardiola was the best centre back.
No, at the World Cup.
At the time of Bayern. No. I'll make this point, and I'm sorry to cut you as well. Yeah, Guardiola was the best centre back in the world, the most sought after, not the best, most sought after in the world when he bought him. Yeah. Stonesy was the most sought after in the Prem when he bought him.
That's right.
Ruben Diaz was one of the most sought after. Ake maybe not, but my point was a baller.
But you know,
all of these guys. Walker was the best right back in the Prem before he bought him.
He was. But what I'm saying is,
but
what I'm saying is, when he brings them in, right, they have potential. They've done good things or excellent things elsewhere, but when he brings them in, he changes something and he makes them consistently top tier.
He's amazing. Guardiola didn't play much until the second half of the season, and then he popped.
He's popped.
They needed a left back. They bought a left centre back.
This is the thing. His judgment when to use players is so good.
It is, but also the team. We go back to the setup. He needed a left back. They didn't present him a left back because there wasn't one good enough that they could get for the right price. Yep. If they don't find the right price, they don't buy. Yeah. That's what makes a good running club, right? And Ferguson did that all on his own, and that's why I compare Klopp and Ferguson. I like that comparison more because these guys were decision makers in the boardroom as well, much more than Pep is. Even though people want to give Pep that credit, Pep's got an organisation that does tell him what to do sometimes.
Abdul, come closer.
Abdul, come closer, mate. You've got a point to make, mate.
I've got a point to make. So, question to you now is, if Pep didn't have a good back room, is he not succeeding?
I think the kind of manager Pep is, I think he would succeed.
You build your back room, don't you? And Ferguson built his back room with great guys. And
you know
Pep selects his own guys, man.
They change. The back room changes as well. Don't forget, Arteta was part of his back room team. He's left and gone on to become a coach. Like it changes. He always makes changes if he needs to. He's ruthless. Pep is ruthless. If something's not working, bro, he's changing it because he does not want anything to stop him from being classed as the best ever manager.
What Pep has is only very few managers have. Alex Ferguson didn't have this. Football genius. Only very few. Who are we looking at here? Xabi Alonso is a football genius. Yes. It's in the blood. You know what I'm saying? From his dad, from the people who've influenced him, Mourinho, Don Carlo.
Don Carlo, man. He's only been managed by the best.
You know what I'm saying? And look, that's genius. First season, second season, you show your genius.
Managed by Pep, managed by Mourinho, managed by Don Carlo.
Best of the best.
And I think was he there when Zizou was at? I think he did one season with Zizou, maybe or half a season with Zizou. I can't remember. He's only been with the best managers.
And that's what I'm trying to say. Zizou again is another football genius. They don't come very often. The only thing with Pep is he started as a genius and he continues to be a genius today. It's mad. But the record. I mean, the record's brilliant. I think he's close, if he's not surpassed trophies-wise, what Alex Ferguson's got. But to me, it doesn't take away. Domestically, he's got a better record. So, to me, it doesn't take away from what Alex Ferguson's done. Alex Ferguson's still the greatest Premier League manager of all time. But if Pep does hang around for many more years, he'll take that off him.
What if he gets?
But
if he does 7 in a row, Pep?
As a career,
is he not? Then does he not 7 in a row or like 8 in a row? Like we're here now. Imagine in 4 years' time we're discussing the fact that he's just done another 4 in a row. Just look. It's what Alex Ferguson did, and this is where people are comparing Klopp and Ferguson.
Klopp had to pack it in about 10 years in, or 9 years in, 7 years in, 8 years in. You can't do what Ferguson did for the duration that he did it, right? This guy did a double, yeah. My guy did a double in '99, carried on 9 years later, did another double, yeah. Or did a treble in '99, and then did a double again, and then after the double, he still continued and he still tried to win the Champions League. And if it wasn't for Messi, he'd have 2 more Champions Leagues in the pocket. Won his last Premier League 2013. How many years later? 20-something years later, bro. It's just a level of status that is very hard to match.
That desire. Not every coach has it.
And I think Pep will retire before that time.
I don't think he will.
You don't think?
I don't think. I think this guy's mental.
Okay. I've got one final question for you now.
Go on, mate.
So,
hurry up.
So the final question is, Pep or Fergie?
Pep for me.
Wait, give me the mic and then say your point.
This producer's lacking, man. Yo, listen.
For me,
let's just say this.
Cut this out anyway.
No, 1 sec. This producer, don't cut it out, please. Leave it in.
It's banter, man.
This producer disrupts the flow of the presenters more than any producer I've ever worked with in the past.
You know what he's like? You know when you get a brand new car and it's got that start technology and it cuts out at the wrong time? Like,
I used to work
the stop technology that he comes with.
I used to work with another producer called Josep Guardiola, and he's far better than Andy.
He's also had the best producer as well that he worked under about 1.5 years ago for about a month, and he loved him.
Is it Josep? It is Josep. I already mentioned him. He's OG, and for those who know, you know.
And
Go on.
what I will say is Pep. For me, it's Pep.
Well, I'll say it again. It doesn't take away what Alex Ferguson.
But who would you choose? All he's asking is who would you choose?
Let me answer my question. Yeah, it doesn't take away from what Alex Ferguson's done.
So who you choosing?
It doesn't reduce it. When you set a record, it's there to be beaten. Alex Ferguson, when he retired, was the greatest manager of all time, and when Pep retires, he'll be the greatest manager of all time.
Okay. So who are you choosing?
Look, I've given you my answer. I'll try to put it in a different way. Yeah. You don't
Just pick one.
Eyes,
Just pick one.
Right. Let me tell you this.
Pick one.
When Ronaldo and Messi first started, or they were 10 years in, they were becoming the greatest ever.
Okay, but who would you pick?
At that point, I still would have said Zidane, Ronaldo, Brazilian are better.
Okay.
But the records are
Pep's not just starting though now.
No, I know. But
so who are you picking, Baha? Stop waffling. Just pick one.
By the end of his career, Pep will be the better manager.
So you're going Pep?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I wanted to hear.
We're talking about right now.
So you said Pep?
By the end of his career.
If he retired today, he's got a better record than Fergie.
So Pep, then. So you're going Pep?
Yeah.
So can you just say that clearly, loud and clear? I'm choosing Pep. Can you just say that?
It's not Pep versus Ferguson, man. That time happened. That time's done.
Okay, so
Fergie was the greatest of all time when he retired. That's it. We don't need to revisit that.
But you're saying
we don't need to open it again.
Okay, but you're saying I'm picking Pep.
Zizou was the best when he retired.
Okay, but
as a player.
Okay, but you're saying I pick Pep. You just said that, yeah.
But
you just said that anyway.
I'll ask you another question.
Remember, guys,
is Pep better than Ancelotti? Is a different question. Is he better than Mourinho?
Is Pep better than Mourinho?
Has he had a better career? Because he's had resources unlike any other manager.
Mourinho had resources as well.
Unlike Alex Ferguson.
Mourinho has had resources.
Won the double with Porto and then with Inter Milan. Inter Milan.
But he had resources.
Without the same level of resources.
Okay, but
he didn't have
Mourinho has had resources.
And the man
he has had resources. Okay, Mourinho has had resources. Before you say he's done it with nothing.
Same level as Pep at City.
I think not many managers will ever have the resources that Pep's had at City.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
so
but
still,
still,
you're making me want to go back because we're not.
But still, with money,
bro,
not every manager is able to do what Pep has done. Even then, they still have like 1-1, lose 1, 1-1, lose 1.
Can I just say
win 4 in a row?
Fergie, yeah, what he did was he found one top signing when he needed it. When the striker was retiring or moving, when Beckham moves, he'll buy the next one.
Okay.
But he wasn't always signing creme de la creme, best player in their position in the world. He didn't always have that level of resource. He could convince them because he's Alex Ferguson.
No, but Fergie did bring in good players whenever he needed one.
Man brought Anderson and Nani when nobody knew who they were. Then they ended up becoming great. Well, Nani did. Anderson,
still a good player.
Top player. Didn't score a goal for a long time for United, but top player.
He worked.
No, he worked hard. That's what I'm saying. This is what Ferguson did. Jemba.
That's what you remember Jemba.
Bro,
remember you guys
Park Ji-sung, guys like that.
No, but Park Ji-sung.
Would they get into Pep's team? Where would he
Park
play?
would.
He'd probably play left back. He'd probably play left back.
Park Ji-sung would get into any team.
No, but he wouldn't get
the amount of work that fucker used to do.
I know, but Pep wouldn't go out there signing these sort of guys. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so
Whereas
Pep
signs.
1 second.
He signed Bernardo when he was one of the best up and coming.
Can I just
He
say
signed who?
The last thing I'm going to say
when
on
he was
this.
one of the best up and coming. He signed Haaland when he needed him.
Okay.
In the same window after window, he signed the best players.
Okay.
So maybe I might even go back. I might even go back and say Ferguson was more efficient and still was nearly as great. So.
Okay.
Based on stats alone, achievements alone, yes, Pep. But based on resource available, I'm going to go back. I'm going to change it again. Alex Ferguson.
This man is full of U-turns. And on that note, remember, you yourself are an urban baller, yeah?
That's another U that you couldn't pronounce.
Yeah. So you yourself are an urban baller.
And your opinion on the game does matter, brother. So please, or sister, please drop your comments.
Call him sister.
And opinions.
He's a brother.
In the comments below, and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.